Is because the emotion of gratitude outweighs all the negative emotions. I know this gratitude thing, it's not just mindset and unicorns and mumbo jumbo. The emotion of gratitude literally helps you operate at a higher level. You know, Tony has this quote, when you're in your head, you're dead. When you're in your heart, you're smart. When we come from a place of compassion, when we come from a place of love, that's when we will stimulate our best solutions. That's when we will bring forth the value. And the reason why I'm sharing this story is because I don't share it with anyone. And I come from a frame now, if I can share a story, if I can share an event in my life that's embarrassing, that's negative, that I know is going to help someone, that I know is going to break through to someone, I'm going to share it. And in this time of the pandemic, in this time of the COVID-19, whatever it may be, now is the time to give massive value to your people. Now is the time to give free value, to give as much as you can, especially when everyone's eyes are glued to the screen. Because when you help people in need, when you help people in a time of stress and uncertainty, when this cloud passes, when this wave passes, which it will, there's light at the end of the tunnel. People are going to remember the massive value you gave them when times were hard.
Sort of opened my eyes to what was in front of me. And I think that's what's happening to a lot of people right now. Now, obviously, you have a choice. You can choose to complain. You can choose to be frustrated. I think it's okay to be frustrated. But when it gets in the way of the things that you can control and the things that you can do and step forward and into, well, then that's where it becomes a problem. And so the funny thing is, Pete, like even though I was doing well in the business as I was starting it, there were still a lot of conflicting stories I was telling myself in my mind. Even after making sales, even after getting people recognizing the work that I was doing and making money, I was telling myself, I was trying to talk myself out of it. I was saying things like, Pat, what are you even doing here? You went to school for 5 years for architecture, and here you are like noodling around in business and failing and experimenting. Like this isn't you. Plus I was dealing with a bit of perfectionism in my life from my past. Another thing I was telling myself was, you're just wasting your time. This isn't what you were meant to do. You didn't go to business school. You never wrote a book before. You can't do these things. This is impossible for you. And I think a lot of us think of these new opportunities and then we immediately switch from those, what if this works? What if this is the thing? What if this is the new path for me? Those what ifs change and transform into, well, what if this is a waste of time? What if this doesn't work? What if other people laugh at me? What if this is the wrong way to go? And it wasn't until I realized that it was really up to me whether or not it worked or not that I pushed forward and made it happen.